Welcome everybody to the Zoom of Troncase. It's 18 January, and we're gonna take you through on how to work with this and how to build a team, how it works, why choose us. So we're the Next Generation Community Program. We've been around since the 3rd of January, where we officially launched without problems and everything working correctly and checked before we launched. And other programs do not always do that. So yeah, why choose us? We are fully transparent. We are, everything what we do is showable on our blockchain, on the Tron blockchain. You can see what happens. You can see who does what. Everything is traceable. We are fully decentralized. That means we do not have an owner. We do not have an admin who can say, I'm going to stop the payments. We have nobody who can change the rules. And of course, we're built on the Tron blockchain. We are not hackable. And we offer a high security. Let me check the chat in the corner. Okay. So yeah, that's a little bit the basics. As you can see, we're 15 days old, and we have 10,046 members in the chat, in the program. So that's a great growth, and also a healthy growth. With many programs you see from the start, it's already filled by many millions from the owner, and they're just waiting to drain it or anything like that. Here with this, everybody can notice from the movies in the beginning. We started building this community with a small amount of people. We're building it up slowly. And we're building something great. We're honored that you are all willing to work with us. I'm gonna check now if Eric there is. He's there. So I'm gonna take you away. I'm gonna do my part of the presentation later. I'm now gonna find my friend. I got a wonderful opportunity to work with great marketeers, and they are training me. They are also known in the marketing world. They have launched companies that they are still running for over 10 years, offline and offline. And they are also great motivational speakers. So yeah, I'm taking the opportunity to learn a lot. And you're a host now, my man. Take it away. I believe you must unmute yourself. So yeah, his name is Erik Nurm, and he's a wonderful speaker, and you're gonna find out in a couple seconds. Eric, you're unmuted.
Yes, sir. And it did take me a bit of time because we just received the final cut of the presentation now, which is in fact by terminology and settings suitable for all the countries to represent. So heads up, guys, get to know the new PowerPoint presentation. You can easily send it to everyone, and as long as you do actually a disclaimer as well, then you will be very much relaxing once you do this job. Now, so you see, the point is that yes, we never ever move towards any kind of project without actually seeing the people behind it. And it is a strange thing to actually try to do all that when we talk about a verified and audited smart contract. But still, we flew over to Turkey in September already to kind of go through everything with a tech team. They are based in India. And so they also made an effort through the pandemic to meet us there. And so point is that that we had our own, of course, demands that everything needs to be fully operational, already audited, verified before we ever start. And actually, they were ready on the 24th of December. All right. So I don't think they celebrated Christmas much, but we started then on the 3rd of January, full speed, and with key leaders, of course, because in any kind of project, you go for the quality of the leaders, or you're maybe doomed in the process in the long term. So that is where we are right now, over 1,000 members and over 4.8 million TRX, I think, already in the system. So let me just start to also share the screen. My biggest predicament in my 10 years, honestly, has been that although the companies I have chosen, only 5 of them are still on the market today, then I'm not happy with the changes that came from the ideas of the owners, of CEOs, or any of that. So that's why I told them bye-bye, and this is the way that we fire the companies instead of anybody ever firing us again in our lives, unless you want to go back to a regular job. All right, so let me just open this one quickly. Da-da-dum. It's still a strange thing with the share over there, but let me get some of those videos of the faces out of there. Okay. Why would it be? Damn it, come on. Now the view has changed. So, okay, yes. Full screen could do. Back to screen share. Now, guys, so yes, great. We're back on track. So Troncase, we do call it the next generation of a community program because these people who are both the tech team and the major online marketing team, which is an external force, not having any positions in the contract, and which, by the way, in combination, they only take 8% of the whole contract, 92% given to the community. Then they looked at many of the actual mistakes that have been already done by other smart contracts. All right, and so we are so happy that they did exactly what they promised. And so let's get into it. Now, the Troncase platform, just like BTC Pad, an amazing online marketer will show you, is really safe. We have public code on the website. We are double audited. The second audit was ordered by a company exactly for the reason to check if there are no backdoors to the smart contract. This is what that company specializes in, all right? So we can easily move on from here because we are running super smoothly. Now, about transparency, people, again, I don't think you've been with a company that shows you all of their balance sheets, their profits, how well or how bad they are doing. I have been part of 3 advisory boards for 3 owners previously in my 10 years, and I even never saw those numbers. So we are running instant transactions on the Tron chain, all right, which, I mean, it is, I don't know, maybe hundreds times cheaper to transact in Tron than it is with Ethereum, which is the other one that allows for smart contracts, right? It is also running inside seconds to one wallet, from one wallet to another. And so clearly we will have a crazy influx of smart contracts being set up on Tron. And what do they all require? They require people to go out there onto the market and buy some Tron, thus creating the buying pressure on the market, okay? Even right now, as we speak, Tron is kind of outperforming Bitcoin. Do your mathematics in the last couple of days as well. But so yeah, if you could not touch the screen, that would be good. So now, instant transactions, yes, immutability is something that we do get when we have a verified smart contract. And the marketing plan is something that we liked immediately. We do not like to keep people stressing out about certain things. We do not like when there are hooks and conditions to everything. So let me just say, first of all, that even if we don't do 2 billion TRX in the first quarter and a total of active participants of 250,000, then we are still running the most healthy graphic for a smart contract that there is. I mean, in 10 days, we did already over 4 million. And of course, the growth should be exponential. But even if it is not, then let me please tell you that that besides the passive incomes, then the active incomes, which are unlimited for you, there's no limits to it, they fall straight out of the contract. So the way our graphic of the balance on the contract is going up is a much more healthier graphic because it does not need to show anything about people withdrawing their past active incomes. All right. So it's a major point. And so the only reason, guys, why in the first place these smart contracts have fallen is that between 2 and 4 days, you have a decline on the actual graphic of the balance. All right. So that's what triggers the little panic buttons here and there, and you're gone. Right. So over here, the active incomes fall straight into your secured wallet where you hold your private keys, and it is not even calculated in the smart contract. All right. Now, it's very interesting what this smart contract is doing differently. Now, there are exactly 4 ways how your passive income is going higher. All right. So hold on to your seats, because 1% is the minimum. Now that from the second day onwards starts to grow, and this is the personal hold bonus that kicks in. So your 1% on the first day goes to 1.1% on your second, 1.2% on your third, up until on the 6th day you are at 1.5%, and it will stay at 1.5% up until you actually decide to withdraw. And at that moment you go back to 1%, and it again starts to accumulate 1.1, 1.2, up until it reaches 1.5 on the 6th day. Now, if you do not withdraw, then in 201 days, you are expecting to have 300% of the Tron that you have to actually put in. You put in 1,000, that turns into then 3,000, and we are running. Really, you should check the balance on the smart contract. It's very healthy. So this is point number 1. Now we have 3 ways of how the community can lock hands, work together, and it's not hard to actually achieve it. I mean, just look at this. For example, every 80 million Tron on the platform balance, meaning that by that time, you see platform balance, right? So smart contract balance means for us that 72.25% of the whole turnover is always going into a reserve pool for this passive income for everyone. All right. And so that is our platform balance. So considering it's 80 million at that moment, it would be maybe around 115 million turnover, which we have done by that time. And the 1.5% maximum turns into 1.7% maximum. So, and this can be done 5 times over. Every time we fill another 80 million TRX on balance, then it jumps another 0.2. So that can mean we jump to a maximum of 2.5% with a contract total balance bonus. Now the community bonus can kick in between as well, and already add to it before. This is 0.1%, can be up to 0.5% for every 50,000 active users. So, sorry, let me rephrase that. 0.1 for 50,000 users. Once we fill 100,000 users, then it's already 0.2%, and so on up until at 250,000 contributions, then we are standing at minimum 2.0% of passive income for everyone daily. Now, so these combined is already at 3%, right? And then kicks in the leader bonus at some point. So 0.1% additional rewards every time the platform has distributed 20 million TRX to all of us in referral commissions. So all of us reach 20 million TRX in commissions, which the contract is checking all the time, and we are at 0.1% higher passive income again. So mind you, the maximum here is 3.5% a day. And I would not join any smart contract that starts off with offering 3.5% daily passive, all right? It does not make sense. But by the time that we start to actually grow, get more passive income, by that time we will have a major balance, really healthy balance on our contract total balance. And that is what allows for people to look at it and just go mad and go into maximum deposits of 4 million TRX. And the minimum will always stay at 100 TRX. So 100 is around $3. The maximum is around $104,000. Okay, moving on. So very simply put, our base uni level pays out 15%, 7% first level, 3% second level, 1.5 third level, 1 and 0.5 fourth and fifth level, and so on and so on. And so, by the way, there's no ways that you need to now start qualifying for level 2, then level 3, and so on. No, we believe in freedom of the people, and so everybody has all of their levels open immediately. All right. Now, this is one, let's say, strategy that you could be using. Let me first ignore this picture for a second here. Let me first tell you that, for example, it takes you around 68 days to fill, no, exactly 68 days to fill 100%. All right. If you decide at that moment to actually put that 100% also in, then you will fill in total your 300% in 169 days instead of 201 days, guys. All right. And so just keep that in mind. And also after the 169th day, you will have accumulation of more TRX, of course, because your second round started 69 days after your first one. You still have 69 days that it accumulates minimum. So now, first round, you could go in at 10,000. That turns into 30,000. I mean, it's going to be the most beautiful ride for everyone involved. I mean, we do have a major influx of leads and leaders and also a TRX and straight registrations from a third-party online marketing team, right? Which is also motivated but doesn't hold any positions in the structure. So that is X factor number one, right? But you know, if we would all think this way, that use your active incomes for paying bills and keep the passive, then we're going to be the craziest program out there in the world. All right. So, and the most longevity standing as well. Now, 10 turns to 30. Then you take back your own 10. You are back at zero balance. All right. And you go into the second round with 20,000. So that would turn into 60,000. Then again, you keep the 20,000 as well. So you are already at 20,000 pluses inside your own private secure wallet. And you have now 60,000 TRX inside. Then you can decide to go over to 40,000 and keep another, 40 has turned into 120,000 TRX in the program. And then you can choose to keep another 40,000 TRX, which would then bring you at 60,000 profits. And still you have another 80,000 TRX that is now going towards 240,000. So I think you got the logic behind this one. Okay, so now we have various things to for you to pay attention to. So Troncase chatbot, t.me/Troncase chatbot is something that the tech team figured that, hey, why not do this? Because if everything else is automated, why not the support itself the same way? And so it could get in 10,000 requests at the same time, and it can actually give out 10,000 answers simultaneously, 24/7, anything that people have. Once you go in there, you immediately understand how it works. It gives you options, what to ask and what to click on, and it's super simple. Now, official group is t.me/Troncase official. Also, we still have the email support address. At some point, it was a wrong address, by the way, admin@troncase.io, guys. .io is the correct email support. And also YouTube channel. So Troncase, and on top of that, we start to have regional official channels coming into this presentation, coming into the official channel of Troncase, right? Troncase official, which belong to the leaders. All right, so one of them, for example, is t.me/Troncase. And so over there, we start to have various promotions. And also very shortly, guys, we will have a percentage in a centralized manner, which will be divided between the top achievers in this platform. All right, so that's for the active movers. That's within, I think, 11 days from now. So much to look forward to. And I give it back to you, Pat. I think you will be amazing at maybe giving us the ropes if you haven't done that already.
Of course, I'm gonna take you through it. I only showed the basic because I was impressed by the stats that we passed 1,000 members in 2 weeks. So if you make me host again, I'm gonna take the people how to deposit and also explain about the audit, why we are safe. I believe people would like to know. And I could tell tell the people in the chat to stop fighting about who's doing what, because we're here to listen to a Zoom and not to fight in the chat.
Okay, and Pat is the host as of now.
Okay, I'm gonna take you guys through the audit, and of course how you can check the contract, as we are transparent with everything. As you can see, since the start of the Zoom, we have 3 more members. So we're growing live as you speak. And of course, I'm gonna click this away. How does it work? We're gonna get some TRX. You can do that with Binance, with Bitfavo, with Roku app if you're Nigerian. Depends all on you. We need a Claver wallet or a Tron wallet to work with it, or a Tron extension. There you send, because we need the dev browser, you send your TRX to the wallet. From there, you send it to the smart contract by pressing make a deposit, and you directly see your earnings. I will take you through now. If you're on the phone, you'll have 3 stripes here in the right corner above, and then when you press it, it will open a sub menu with personal wallet, make a deposit. First, you go to below, and you make a deposit. I'm gonna make 600 now, and tomorrow 600. Then I have the legendary 10,000 in. Now you see here you must accept the transaction, and as soon as you accept it, you will getting a message, successfully invested. You do not have to wait or think, did it work, did it not work? If it did not work, you do not see this message. If you succeed, you will be told you succeed. So then we're gonna go to the personal wallet. You can see it here. I'm getting the hold bonus of 1.5 because I'm not withdrawing, and I got available withdrawal balance 932. I got 4,900 invested. And here below, you can find your referral link. And of course, that activates when you're becoming an active account. Okay, taking you through the audit now. We got an audit from Taylor wait, again went too fast. Taylor Script in. And you can also check it, it's on the site. It guarantees that there's no exit scam in the contract. It shows we have no vulnerabilities, and that we're safe to invest. You can also check for the signature, and of course, scan our QR code. So you will take you to the site. But a more clearer audit is our second audit report. It shows you which attacks are used. It's underflow. It's overflow. It's short address attacks. All different things. You can read this in your own time. You can see it. What happens if they do that? What happens if they do that? It shows we have the right software settings. We have the right how you say it? Written language, the right updates. We have no critical vulnerabilities and also no medium vulnerabilities. And if you scroll down a little bit, you can see a total of the site. You can see the summary of the audit. There's no backdoor to run funds from the smart contract. And we're safe to use. And you can see it on the site. All our things are valid. You can see how much went in the contract. And of course, you can also see a button here with check the contract. And that will take you directly to our contract. Also, what's a nice thing I want to point out, what Eric showed about the healthy growth of our program. You can see here we have we have over $100,000 now inside, and you can also already speak with the contract itself. And what's the funny part is they have a button here. You can see how it grows. We're growing rapidly, and we're taking over. This was my part of the presentation. So I want to thank everybody for their time, and I'm gonna stop the recording now, and we're gonna answer some questions.